We're going to get to a question that it deals with practice, Corey, but let's go ahead and let's give some stuff away. It's that time of the show every single week where we're generating discussion. So let's go ahead and let's fire up the cameras and let's fire up the generator. After you, Corey. Love it. Generating discussion. It's sparked by Cummins. Give them a follow over on their Instagram, Cummins Lifestyle, all one word. Every single winner every week is entered into a drawing at the end of the month to win a gift bag from Cummins, and also to win that free generator, portable generator or portable power station at the end of the year. So with that said, we've got our winners from the month of October: OC Nole, Gator Kirk, random _ John, Nole Dad for life, and Jay Glaze 32. We gave a bonus one in there for Jay Glaze because we actually had Gator Kirk earlier in the year. So I should probably take Gator Kirk's name out of this right here, Aslan. Figure out what you're doing with your life.
Get it together.
Let's spin the wheel now, Corey. 4 men enter. Only one can win the swag, and it is going to be Jay Glaze 32.
Jay Glaze, not 31. Jay Glaze 32.
All right, Jay Glaze, we'll shoot you a message. Let us know your address, your real name, and as well as your preferred shirt size, and we'll get you hooked up here. All right, the question this week, Corey, does deal with practice, and I'm going to kind of spin it a little bit to make it something that can generate discussion because we've been giving away. Everyone's won. We need new people, new blood, get involved. Anyhow, Seminole Life says, you fellas have seen practice from August to now. Was the lack of production at practice the same in early August as it is now? No, it's not. I'm curious what differences, if any, you guys see at practice from August until today. We can touch a little bit on that, Corey, but I'm interested to ask you this. I know we don't get to see anybody else practice, but after seeing this team practice for 3 seasons prior to this one, and then seeing the way they look now, do you think you'll have a good sense next April, next August about how good they'll be on the field? Or is it still going to be too tough to tell just by our amateur eye, if you will, watching them practice?
Yeah, it's always going to be tough because they're going up against themselves. So you're never going to be able to truly judge them against another opponent. Maybe Florida State's defense next year is going to be awesome, and the offense looks like trash again because the defense is so great, not just because the offense is trash. The offense might make great improvements, but in practice they're going up against, we're dreaming here, but the best defense in the country. So they're going to not look good, and then when they face a not so good defense, they're going to light it up. But, I do. With all that said, I do think there is a chance we'll know by April. Like, if there's just special, man. Like, the one concern I had, and I never was dreamed of a season like this, and we talked about this a lot last spring. We talked about it a lot all through the offseason, is I wondered what kind of special they had. And they don't have any. And that, I think, is something, whether they're going to be awesome or decent or bad again, I don't know. We won't be able to know that in April. We will be able to know if they have any special on the team, right? Don't you think that shows up? Keon Coleman shows up. Johnny showed up. Trey Benson showed up. Jordan, obviously. The other side of the ball, Daryl Jackson has had some special moments, and he had some special moments last spring. Azarie, go on and on. Verse, Fisk, all the guys that have been great are good. You saw those flashes of special in practice. In hindsight, didn't see a lot of that in April, did we? Malik Benson would make a catch every now and again. Other than that, there wasn't a lot of special. It was a lot of just, all right, okay. And we didn't know how to gauge it. So I think going into the spring and going into next August, what I'm going to be looking for more than anything isn't, okay, they just completed 11 passes in a row. Are they just incompleted 11 passes in a row? Or they can't run at all. Or they're running great. It'll be which of these guys is a difference maker and a game changer on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, they lack that, and they lacked it the entire time. What I will say, though, is, in August they were still running the ball every now and then in practice successfully.
Yeah, a lot. They were, man. It wasn't every now and again. It seemed like it was every day they were hitting runs up the middle.
They have not had a successful run, it feels like, in good on good, 11 on 11, since August. They have not ran the ball well at all in practice. What we did have with DJ was, if maybe the pass rush wasn't as ferocious in the preseason to, maybe give them a fighting chance. I don't really believe that, but maybe something out there. But DJ was good for 1 or 2 chunk completions in 11 on 11 stuff throughout the day. That's something that really hasn't happened a lot at all. Period 3 has been a slog. It looked good on Wednesday for a brief moment that Brock had a nice completion downfield shot play to Chakai, but there was just, you felt there was enough chunk plays that were happening in practice where you're like, all right, they'll bob and weave, they'll hang in the pocket, and then they'll be able to bust off one of these every quarter, at least one every half, and then we'll see how the season shakes out. Like, big plays have just not been apparent at all at practice. And this kind of goes back to, listen, the defense is not a good defense. So if your offense does not look good against a not so good defense, well, they're going to be worse than not so good. And that's kind of where they're at right now, Corey.
Yeah, agreed. Can't say it any better, Aslan. Can't say it any better. You generated a great discussion there.
Oh, so nice. I'm kind of freaked out by you not having any glasses on.
I can't find them. I can't see, so I can't find my glasses. It's that conundrum. So maybe I'll find them here in a second.
Cummins Lifestyle, come on out to the tailgate again, 1621 South Bend Avenue, 1 to 6 o'clock before the Notre Dame game on Saturday, Belmont Beverage Lot. Ira and I will be there. You should be as well, everybody.